Now going over to the culture part of the podcast, you have Jezebel, a famous feminist website, now shutting down after 16 years of operation. Now this comes to us thanks to Variety, and this is specifically by Todd Sprangler. They also noted that the parent company, GO Media, is laying off 23 staffers in addition to the subsidiary Jezebel shutting down. Now, Jezebel is a self-described, sharp-edged feminist news and opinion website, originally launched in 2007 by Gawker Media, which Jezebel carried the tagline. And again, if you have children listening or anyone with, just cover your ears, because this is their tagline, which gives you a little insight into what they were as a company. So at the top of their website, Jezebel had the words, "Sex, celebrity, politics with teeth," unquote. Which perhaps they were just canceled because that was insulting to people who are teeth disadvantaged. Remember, not all of us have teeth. That is quite rude. Some of us wish we had better teeth. So perhaps the teeth community or the dental community came together and boycotted Jezebel to shut them down properly. Kidding. Obviously. Kind of. A little. Now, it looks like they actually attempted to sell the site a couple months ago, but of course, no one wanted it because the market is quite saturated. There are many opinion websites, of course, and there are also many opinion websites that are leaning very left, and there are very many that are feminist specific. I believe one is actually called Pink News, which some might argue is pejorative because they're insinuating that pink is only for girls, but another topic for another time, perhaps. And according to the media, or GO Media, CEO Jim Sprangler, who again, that's the parent company that's shutting this down, he says, quote, "As of this week, we are making a very, very difficult decision to suspend the publication of Jezebel. Few decisions over the course of my career were this excruciating, and I want to make it clear that there is no way a reflection of Jezebel's editorial team," unquote. No way was all caps. This guy's very, very specific about that. And they say, quote, "Unfortunately, our business model and our audiences we serve across our network do not align with Jezebel's," unquote. This is, again, a CEO writing in a memo, which, of course, yeah, it's one of those things where the audience is there, but it's more of a niche audience, and there are many more options, especially today, which is a great thing as well. Beauty of capitalism. The best options are the ones that get supported by consumers. And I always debate, what is the market for feminist news? And don't get me wrong, there are a couple of very famous publications, but how many can the audience support? That's the multi-million-dollar question, or perhaps billion-dollar question, depending on how much media they put into it or how much fiscal support there is. Fiscal being money, not physically lifting. We know that's kind of a disadvantage, but nevertheless, the fiscal support behind it. Now, the CEO continued to say, quote, "And when that became clear, we understood that an expansive search for a new, perhaps better home that might ensure Jezebel a path forward. It became a personal mission of Leah Goldman, GO Media Deputy Editorial Director, who worked tirelessly on the project, talking to over 24 potential buyers. It is a statement to Jezebel heritage and bona fides that so many players engaged with us. Still, despite every effort, we could not find Jez a new home," unquote. So they talked to 24 companies, and they go, "Yeah, we're not buying that," which means they couldn't even sell it for $1. Like, not even for $1. Like, I can't admit. I'm just so shocked. I wonder why. Megan Rapinoe perhaps could purchase it. She has copious amounts of money, and I'm sure she aligns on many of their values. But again, what's the ROI? How many people are paying into it? Especially as media is very quickly transitioning from being ad-supported to more subscriber-supported. The industry is being flipped on its head, so to say. So let me know in the comments. Are you surprised? Overall, there is some media consolidation. We see a lot of people doing layoffs, and not just left-wing news, but middle and right-wing news. So let me know in the comments. Do you think this? Are you surprised that Jezebel is no longer a thing, and 24 people they met with said no, we won't buy it at all, not even for $1. Like, we only want the intellectual property that is this company. Just leave me alone. Which, what are the odds that 24 companies wouldn't want to buy your company? That's not great. But let me know in the comments. Are you gonna miss Jezebel, or at least miss laughing at it if you find that entertaining as well? Be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of November. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, any critique, even if it's harsh feedback, is greatly appreciated in the comment section, because that's how I help grow and develop and improve the product for everyone. And I hope to make a great show, have everyone have a good time. Also, lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight,